A cultural icon is an artifact that is recognized by members of a culture or subculture as representing some aspect of cultural identity. Cultural icons vary widely, and may be visual, audio, an object, a person, a group of people, etc. In the media, many items of popular culture have been called iconic, despite the lack of durability. Some commentators believe that the word is overused or misused. Types: a subset of cultural icons are national icons. A web-based survey was set up in 2006 allowing the public to nominate their ideas for national icons of England, and the results reflect the range of different types of icon associated with an English view of English culture. Some examples are Big Ben, cup of tea, red telephone box, red route master, London double-decker bus, Spitfire, a World War II fighter aircraft. Matryoshka dolls are seen internationally as cultural icons of Russia. The values, norms and ideals represented by a cultural icon vary both among people who subscribe to it, and more widely among other people who may interpret cultural icons as symbolizing quite different values. Thus, an apple pie is a cultural icon of the United States, but its significance varies among Americans. National icons can become targets for those opposing or criticizing a regime. For example, crowds destroying statues of Lenin in Eastern Europe after the fall of communism are burning the Stars and Stripes flag to protest about U.S. actions abroad. Religious icons can also become cultural icons in societies where religion and culture are deeply entwined, such as representations of the Madonna in societies with a strong Catholic tradition. Use in popular media. Describing something as iconic or as an icon has become very common in the popular media. This has drawn criticism from some. A writer in Liverpool Daily Post calls iconic a word that makes my flesh creep, a word pressed into a service to describe almost anything. The Christian Examiner nominates iconic in its list of overused words, finding over 18,000 iconic references in news stories alone, with another 30,000 for icon, including its use for SpongeBob SquarePants. Bibliography. B. Aderman, Hans. Dictionary of Symbolism, Cultural Icons and the Meanings Behind Them. Meridan. Brooker, Will. Batman Unmasked, Analyzing a Cultural Icon. Continuum. Edwards, Peter, Carlin Enkel, and Elspeth Graham. The Horse as Cultural Icon. The Real and the Symbolic Horse in the Early Modern World. Brill, CS1 maint. Multiple names. Authors list. Fordy, Julie, Leslie Hayward, Shari L. Dworkin. Built to Win. The Female Athlete as Cultural Icon. University of Minnesota Press. Gilbert Eric. The Dow as Cultural Icon. Boston University. *Hayat Paul. Titanic Century. Media, Myth, and the Making of a Cultural Icon. Prager. Hayat Paul. Titanic Century, Media, Myth, and the Making of a Cultural Icon. Prager. Mayer, Dennis C. Cleese, Paula France. NAT Icons Culturals. Hachette. Nelken, Dorothy M. Susan Lindy. The DNA Mystique, the Gene as a Cultural Icon. University of Michigan Press. Radams Shills, Gretchen J. Plato's Timaeus as Cultural Icon. University of Notre Dame Press.